Alright guys, new update incoming for Wuthering Waves. This week we are going to enter the second phase of the 2.4 version update, which means we got new banners, new events, rewards, story quests, and a lot more remaining for this patch. So let's do a quick recap of everything coming out tomorrow on the 3rd of July for the second phase of 2.4 and for the remaining time we have in this phase. Also, if you guys want to be kept updated on everything Wuthering Waves on the channel, make sure to like and subscribe, put those notifications on, because that'll make you see my videos right away, especially once we have crazy news for Wuthering Waves. And also, once we do reach 20k subscribers on the channel, I'll be giving out some more giveaways. And if you guys need to top up on astrites, check out this website called LD Shop. LD Shop starts you off with an 18% discount compared to the in-game purchases in Wuthering Waves. And here is how I got a Lunite subscription for just $4.4 instead of the in-game price of nearly $5. A very simple process. All you have to do is make sure to have your WUWA account connected to an email. You can do so by going to the in-game account center, then simply go to the top up on the website, provide the account info, and within a few minutes my order got completed. Now if I go in my in-game Wuthering Waves account, I now have the Lunite subscription active. LD Shop is quite safe and reliable. New users can even obtain a 10% off coupon and a second 5% off coupon, all from using my link down below in the description, which now brings you up to 18% off your next purchase to save you up to $50. With LD Shop, the first top-up bonus can also be activated, and there's also a VIP system where you can spend over $80 to then gain a VIP membership. With it, you'll be able to claim 30 days of Lunite subscription completely free, and it also has excellent ratings on the Trustpilot website, so it is definitely safe to top up here. You guys can check it out for yourself. Check out the link in the description or put comment down below to save with LD Shop. Alright, now that we have all that out the way, let's take a look at everything dropping in the game, starting with tomorrow's new banners. We finally have the release of LUPA, a 5-star Broadblade Fusion DPS character. Amazing character, she's going to be quite strong in full fusion teams or pretty much a good duo alongside other fusion characters like Brent and Cheng Li in the same team, alongside a dedicated support, so definitely worth picking her up if you have any of these characters on your account. Really good value for other fusion characters. Now the good thing about us entering the second phase is that there's also going to be no maintenance, won't have to worry about that. The LUPA banner will be available right away as soon as Cartefia banner leaves tomorrow. So for those who want to pull on Cartefia and have not pulled her yet, make sure to cop her before she leaves, as we're roughly 1 day away of her leaving. And we all know how crazy this character is, so definitely worth picking her up if you already wanted the character in the first place. So it won't be much of a delay, and this also means the incoming content coming out for tomorrow won't be delayed as well, like the new story and the quest and everything. We'll briefly take a look at the content, but first let's fully cover the banners. Alright, so I pulled up the banners here. So here we can see LUPA coming out on July 3rd. And her banner looking pretty valuable. It has Senwa, Tao Chi, and Chixia. Now in terms of the 4 stars, it is kind of valuable as Senwa is one of the best 4 stars in the entire game, especially for a free-to-play option account. She's best in slot on many teams, she provides a lot to the team. Senwa definitely raises the value of the banner, and for the other 2, while not as valuable, can still provide some uses and do pretty good on some free-to-play teams. So banner looking pretty good, and naturally we're also getting the LUPA signature weapon. And I just have to say, to me, the signature weapon design must be my favorite so far. Basically a blade out of Elden Ring. It looks pretty amazing. And now for the 4 stars on the signature weapon banner will be featured as Helios Cleaver, Commando of Conviction, and Genzo Keeper. So yeah, this weapon is definitely going to be pretty good on LUPA, her best in slot. But for those who don't want to summon on the signature weapon banner, a really amazing free-to-play option would be the standard banner 5-star Broadblade weapon, as it gives her a good amount of attack, energy regen, and more ultimate damage, which is exactly what she needs. For those who want to check out my full LUPA guide on how to pre-farm and get ready for her, all the necessary teams, echo builds, and everything, feel free to check out one of my latest videos. I did a full LUPA guide, so for those who want to pull for LUPA, I recommend checking that out as well for those who want to get ready or even prepare the echo sets. I pretty much went over everything, all the substats that you need, the main stats, which echo, the forecast echo, that is all in that video. But alright, let's move on. So went over the banners. So LUPA will be the standalone banners, no reruns for this phase. So LUPA is going to be the only character. Now moving on to the events that will be coming out. So scrolling up here, we should be able to see all the events that are coming out. So yeah, I found the first one. This event is coming out tomorrow, so no delay on this one, will be available as soon as the update drops. So the Banners Never Fall event, I went over this when I did the pull breakdown. We have this event coming out. So to briefly go over it again, for those who did not see it, we're getting some pretty good rewards from this. This event will give us 800 Astrites, 4 Lustrous Tides, Echo main stat selectors, a Phantom Echo, and a nice avatar. Overall, some pretty good rewards for a event. And remember, this will be permanent, so even after the 2.4 version update, this event will be available and all these rewards will be there as well. So it's not like limited rewards and permanent rewards as we saw from previous events. Sometimes they split the two, but for this one, this is going to be all permanent rewards, so no rush on it. But for those who want those juicy pulls, you can do this right away starting tomorrow. Alright, so the other event here that we have is the Lolo campaign featured commission event. They like to rerun this event quite a lot, and it is pretty good. Gives a good balance of Astrites and Lustrous Tides, 400 Astrites, 5 Lustrous Tides, some materials, and some Crystal Solvent to give you some more energy. So pretty good event. Now this event will not be there starting tomorrow. This one will come out 1 week later on July 10, but still it will give us something to look forward to. And we have this event that will be available until the very end of the update. So pretty good. And a last mention for the last event is not exactly a event that gives us pulls, but more materials, which is the limited time double drop event. So we already had the Echo one, and now for the second one on the 14, we're going to be getting the double drop event for the simulation and forgery challenges. So for those who want to farm more character materials, this will be a pretty good event starting on July 14. So yeah, we just went over all the events and the banners, and now one last mention would be some new content that is coming out, which is going to be the new story. So what they did is they split the story into 2 parts. So we had the first section of the story here in the first phase. Now for the second phase, we're getting more story, which will involve LUPA a bit more this time around. And this will be Chapter 2, Act 6, Flames of Heart. This main quest will be available starting on July 3rd, which will be tomorrow. So at 10 server time, this will be available. So pretty good. This is going to be tomorrow morning. You'll be able to hop in the game and do the new story quest. And the rewards for this are set to be 300 Astrites. So yeah, guys, this is everything we can expect to come out tomorrow and for the rest of the 2.4 version update. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe, put those notifications on. Plenty more updates will be on the way as we're soon approaching the 2.5 update. When thinking about it, we're nearly 3 weeks away from the drop of Folova, which is insanely hype. So I'm excited for that. Let me know down below, what are your plans going into the second phase? Are you guys pulling for LUPA or saving for future characters? Let me know down below. But that is all for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.